Just roll the clip. Just roll it.
I can't even believe I'm making this video right now. I just don't understand this. Look at your dashboards, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them. What do you see here? You see a movie called Hansel and Gretel, which is dated. Why is that still there? You see the Ultimate Bundle, might be gaming related, but then you see UFC Fight, free Avatar. Then you see deals on Disney games. So let's check out the only gaming related thing on my home page. Shall we? Let's check it out. Split Second. A game that is so dated at this point, why would you even bother trying to just save only $10 on the game? Then you have DLC for aforementioned game. Now you have rate... What is this here? Look, the only game of value on this thing here is Epic Mickey 2. Everything else is just garbage shovelware. I hate to say it, but it's true. And here you have Avatar stats, things related to Phineas and Ferbs, things that aren't even games. And they call this sales, they call this deals. Well, let's check out what this Ultimate Bundle is, because it's got to be the ultimate of the ultimate. So I click on the Ultimate Bundle, and, excuse me. Why do I want to work out? Why do I have Netflix offers? I don't understand this. Then I click on the bundle and boom, $60 game. $60 game. How is this a bundle? I don't understand this. But you know, maybe there's some details in the midst that I'm not going to cipher through right now. But no, seriously. What has happened? Where is the games? This is like Xbox One. You see this? I go on the games tabs. Why is Netflix still here? There should be nothing related to anything but games under my games tab. Why is Netflix here? When I go to my apps, I don't see anything about video games in there. So let's scroll over to TV and movies. Do I see anything about games? Nope. Netflix, movie. Oh, music. Nothing but music. And there's a little advertisement to go get yourself a Windows phone. I see no games on here, though. Oh, look. Surprise, surprise. No games. No games on the apps channel. But I still have all this other stuff on my games page. I don't understand this. Games have taken a back seat. Microsoft has completely lost any sort of touch with gamers. This isn't even a joke.
Microsoft didn't bend us over and jab us with one of these right up the butt. Nope. Way too small. They didn't get a little bit wide and put these two things together and then try to put them up there collectively. No. Not obnoxious enough. No. They didn't take this, and an Xbox controller and just try to plow it all over there one time. No. What they did was, they took this, and forced it all the way through. At this point, it went up one end and is coming out as projectile vomit, given the newest press conference given by Microsoft with their new unveiling of the Xbox One. Now, let me get this straight, Microsoft. You're going to sit there and you're going to tell me, a gamer, that, with the new precious Xbox One, you can hook it up to your cable box and use it as a cable box, even though you're already using a cable box. So what you're telling me is, now I'm going to have more latency, which altogether may not be bad, but you're going to tell me, just so I could turn my cable box into something that will accept commands like channel 44, last, mute, and you want me to shovel out for a new console for that? You didn't show not one sight, not one iota of a game coming along the horizon. And no, that's not a pun on the Forza game. Because you see, when you show us Forza, we knew we were getting that anyway due to the fact that it's only, your only current main racing exclusive. I mean, you had Project Gotham, but, that's pretty much dead in the water now. So you have Forza. So we knew we were getting that. We know we're getting Call of Duty. We know we're getting Madden. These are all things that we knew before the new generation was even going to begin. Hell, we knew that 2 generations down the line we were going to get our Call of Duties, and we knew we were going to get our sports games, and we knew we were going to get our Forzas and our Halos. So there was nothing to gain. There was nothing that really struck me as amazing. Then you show this little thing about Halo. It was going to be a teaser. There's a few people like, Halo 5? Already? So soon? Yo, I cannot wait! Launch title Halo? I don't have to wait like I did with the 360 to wait for Halo 3. I can get it on day one. And then you realize, once again, that was a TV show bringing us back to the tube. Now, just in case you guys don't know, we talked about this on Gamer vs. You. TV is a dying medium, isn't it? Isn't that why we watch things like, oh, I don't know, on the computer now? Like Netflix, we watch stuff like that. We watch stuff like Hulu. We get these other subscriptions to avoid commercials, right? We don't want to sit here and get to the favorite part of our show or see our show watered down to the point where it's just, you mother trucker. Because that's not what we came here for. So we go to these other places. Now you're trying to tell me that the Xbox wants to bring us back, lasso us in like Wonder Woman and Injustice, right back to the cable box. Are you serious? We're going to go back. That's like taking 2 steps backwards. But maybe, maybe I'm reading way too much into that conference and that the TV isn't going to be the end-all, be-all. However, they were trying to push this Connect as though it's going to be more responsive and more gratuitous and more gracious and more, better developed as it pertains to everything that isn't video gaming. Now, we've all said this in the past. Hell, I've said this in the past on this channel. You've seen the videos. You know what I'm talking about. But Xbox gamers, we let this happen. We truthfully did. I gotta level with you. Every other single time something has gone wrong, people have made videos about it. People have talked about it. People have bashed it. People have stepped out of their way to do something about it. And guess what? In a lot of cases, video game companies respected what the gamers were trying to say, and they either pulled something back or they adjusted it to somewhat meet our needs. Now, it's okay when I jump on Capcom. It's okay when I jump on EA. But if I touch Microsoft, if I dare go outside of my realm and touch Microsoft, the Xbox fans want to come over here and slit my throat, even though they were just cheering for me when I gave my left and my right hook and my right hook and my left hook to Capcom and aforementioned EA. So I'm not really understanding where the hypocrisy jumps in, but just because your favorite company does something wrong doesn't mean you can't talk about it. I mean, this is my guy. This is me, the Xbox guy. I like the Xbox, but here in my hand, a PS3 controller designed like an Xbox controller because I'm sick of it. I just am. I mean, what more do you want me to say? I mean, the video games seem to be taking a back seat to everything else on the Xbox. And, this is the most confusing part about this whole Xbox One thing. It's called the Xbox One because it's supposed to be one utility, one piece of hardware that does everything, but I have a laptop for that. So, I don't, people have desktops. You want to have us install games. You want to have us do all these things with passes. You want to have us do all these things that pretty much a PC does. So, what do you the Xbox One is nothing more than a bogged down, slow, decrepit version of a PC that people are going to have to go shovel out, let's be honest, crap tons of money for, while not only paying their internet service provider, but paying their cable company, paying all these other people such as, Hulu, Netflix, and any other subscription that they might want to get. And to even use all this, we have to pay you, Xbox Live, to even do stuff that we can do already on something else in our house, whether it be tablet, laptop, desktop, PS3 for free. No, we have to pay you. Now, see, it would have been cool if you guys had a cool feature like PlayStation Plus or something along those lines where it's more beneficial to pay a little bit extra. Maybe that money goes into more stable games, better net codes, and better servers to better serve the games of the gamers. But no, you want to push us aside because you're going to get that cheese, you're going to get that fatty, you're going to get that money any way you can, whether it means stepping all on us, jumping over us, hop, skip, and a jump, and all that stuff. But let's get into some of the technical blemishes of your holy grail, the Xbox One. First off, you're calling it the Xbox One because it does everything. Hey, wait a minute. What's this here? A PlayStation 3 controller. Hey, PlayStation 3. Wasn't your slogan, it does everything? Yeah, Xbox One. Why are you called the Xbox One? Because we do everything. You're a generation late. We've been here. We've done that. We've moved on. Let's do something new. Let's not be the PS3 Part 2 just with Xbox titles. That is sick and that is disgusting. And I know some of you are going to say, but the graphics are going to be absolutely amazing. Well, you're going to go right back on the stick, and you're going to sit and spin for hours, years, days, months, etc., so on and so forth, because the graphics on the PC are probably already on this tier, if not already going to surpass it with the next generation. And with that said, a lot of people are wondering, well, you have to be able to accept the benefits of the Kinect. What benefits? Did you not hear the people that were watching this on the Xbox Live of the current Xboxes? They were watching the conference on their Xbox. So they're sitting like this. Alright, that's cool. And there's people, go look it up, there are people watching their Xbox who, when that guy, during the Microsoft One press conference, or Xbox One press conference, said, Xbox, go home. Those people watching it on their Xbox with their Kinect active went home because the voice recognition software was crap. That's right. So if your TV has a program that says something that just happens to be a command that works with the Kinect, guess what? You could be in the middle of a scene that says, "No, don't do that. I don't want to watch Netflix anymore." And then your movie will just cut off and go straight to Netflix. That is disgusting. That is putrid. That is horrendous. That is asinine. That is egregious. That is every bad word in the book. That's every derogatory adjective, verb, noun that I can even throw at you. It just doesn't work. And I know a lot of people are probably going to say, but the Xbox One's Kinect is going to be so much better. It's going to be so much more accurate. And, you know, maybe that's cool, maybe that's fine, but at the same time, it's not even necessary. I want to play games. I cannot say, dominate the Halo game for me. Like, that's not playing the game. Playing the game, it involves this. I don't need to talk. I'm not doing a Let's Play. I don't need to connect. I don't need it. I don't need to have FaceTime with people. I can go ring ring, call up in real life, Skype, and a plethora of other options, Uvu, and stuff of that nature. I don't need what the Kinect is going to be offering me, adding to my video game experience, because it's not going to be adding anything. It's not. And the other thing that you have to understand here is, they said there's going to be 15 games, 8 going to be new IPs. How many of these new IPs or new series altogether aren't just going to be some half-assed Kinect game? Sure, on paper the number sounds nice, but if it's a Kinect game, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. And how many of those 8 games that aren't new series actually going to be, oh, I don't know, what's the word, Kinect game? Like, we could be getting Kinectimals 2, Kinect Adventures 2. We don't know. You don't. Also, the fact that if I own a game, I own the game. I give that disc to a friend. Now all of a sudden, he cannot play the game that I gave him. Me, Evan, Ice God, and Cardis, we've already talked about this. We've already went into detail about this aspect, so I'm going to go ahead and gloss over that right now. You can watch the Gamer vs. You podcast, and you will understand everything about that. But the fact is, it's not just a fee. No, they're paying full price, meaning you having a disc and your friend having the same disc is completely irrelevant, because now he owns the game, yes, but he might as well go out and get another disc. But oh wait, to get another disc, he'd have to pay full price again to get in the copy of a disc. So if he borrows a game from you, guess what? Oh, that's nice. I borrowed the game. Pay $60. Okay, now you should own the game, right? Which is cool, because you can go download the game, I'm sure. But at the same time, if you don't have a good internet speed, when you give the game back, well, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, you're kind of screwed here. So used games in that department and that facet are just down the toilet. And if you're going to sit here and tell me that, oh, all you have to do is download your friend's profile, because a lot of people at Xbox have actually come out and said you could download your friend's profile on your Xbox in order to get around this. So let me get this straight. Xbox tells you that you don't have to pay by doing something that's a workaround. So if a company is telling you the workaround, why even do the thing that you would have to work around if you're just going to applaud people for doing the workaround that you've already stated is the workaround to the situation at hand? Because now, if I want to play with my friends, I have to sign in to my friend's account to go look at my friends list by going to my name on his friends list or her friend list, click on my name, click on view friends, then find the friend there, and guess what? If the friend has some type of permissions where only friends are allowed to send them messages, you're done. Unless you want to send them a friend request, and if they don't know who you are and don't accept it, you're done. You can't play with them unless you go on your account, send them a message, and it becomes a convoluted, hot mess that is just baffling. I am flabbergasted. I'm bamboozled. I don't understand this. I don't. I truthfully don't. People are gonna say, but the Xbox has a superior controller. PlayStation 3 controller. I mean, I love Halo. I love Forza Motorsport. But if this is what it's coming to, like, on a legitimate note, screw it. Here's my resignation, Microsoft. I'll go play Gran Turismo. I have no problem with that game. Sure, I'll miss Halo, but I can always go on YouTube and watch some cutscenes and get the story. It's insane. This is insane. You have a console being marketed as a global universal remote. And gamers aren't pissed about it? Because, oh, it's going to have better specs than the Wii. Well, excuse me, the Wii U. It's going to be right up there with the PS4. And you're paying for this. Now, don't get me wrong. I pay for Xbox Live, but that's because I enjoy the communities that I'm in. And it's tolerable enough where I can pull through all the muck and the sludge of the Xbox Live crap and all the stuff that goes on the Xbox. And, you know, it doesn't bother me because I can sit down, I can play, and I can enjoy myself. But if it comes to this cost, no. I won't do it anymore. I'm done. I can't do it. I won't do it. And the fact that people are going to sit here and tell me that it's going to be a good idea to be doing all this digital downloading stuff on their consoles, treating it as though it's like a PC. I know they have a cloud feature, but with that said, everybody doesn't have the fastest internet. So let's be honest here. If you're an actual gamer and you don't have the fastest of all internets and godly speeds, that hard drive is going to fill up pretty fast if you're going to be buying a lot of games. If you're going to be buying a lot of games, you're going to have a lot of external stuff in order to save your games, unless you want to put it on the cloud. And with that said, let me level with you guys. This is going to be the last point I'm going to make in this little rant here. But you know how they said, guess what, guys? If you want, you can easily download your games. However, they're profile locked. Okay, let's just say they're profile locked. Alright. How many times this generation has Microsoft gone and banned somebody with no proper reason? Just literally because they could. False accusing, false flagging. Just because they felt it was random. Just because they thought something was abnormal. Even though not even looking deep into the situation or seeing what actually happened. Just hitting the ban button. So let's say you get banned and your console gets banned. Well, guess what? All the games that you bought, even though you could have been wrongly accused, guess what? If you bought 5 games, you're out $300, and you're out of console. Good luck. That's $1,000 just to get back to your starting point. And if you bought more than 5 games, you might as well kick up your feet and call it a day. And actually, there's one more point. They were saying that used games can be sold at a lower price online with download codes, which is cool. But then they said if it's a new game, you'd have to pay full price. That kind of defeats the point. Because if I have to wait for the retail price to drop to get a used game, that it's not a used game. It's just an old game that you can go get anywhere at this price. I'm disgusted. I'm done.